This is the fourth part of chapter 9, that is ratio and proportion, and in this part we are going to start from question number 19 of exercise 9a. So let's start with the question. The sum of three numbers is 212 if the ratio of the first to the second is 13:16 and that of the second to the third is 2:3, then find the numbers. So first let us assume that the numbers are A, B and C. So let the numbers be A, B, C given. So in the question it is given that the ratio of the first to the second, that is A is to B, is equals to 13:16 and the ratio of second to the third, that is B is to C, is equals to 2:3. To make the value of B equal, now we can see that in both these ratios we have B common, but the value of B is not equal. So we have to make it equal. What we can do is we have to take the LCM. So to make the value of B equal, we can take the LCM of 2 and 16, which is 16. So we need to multiply 8 to the ratio B is to C. Then B is to C will become, so if I multiply 8 with the whole ratio, so 8 2s are 16 and 8 3s are 24. So it has become 16:24. Now we can see that the value of B over here and the value of B over here is equal. Therefore, we can write A is to B is to C is equals to 13:16:24. Now, the sum of the ratio is equal to 13 plus 16 plus 24, which is equal to 53. Now, let's find out the number. So, the first number is, so the first share of the first number is 13 divided by sum of the ratio, that is 53, into 212. So, after solving this, we'll get the value 52. The second number, the sixth share was 16 divided by 53 into 212, that is equal to 64. The third number, the share for the third number was 24 divided by 53 into 212, which is equals to 96. Therefore, the numbers are 52, 64 and 96. Moving on to the next question, question number 21. The present ages of Mr. Sen and his son are in the ratio of 17:9. If the ratio of their ages 9 years ago was 7:3, then find their present ages. Okay, so let's start with, let the present age of Mr. Sen be 17x. And it will be definitely, the unit will be years since we are talking about the age. So 17x years. And the present age of his son be 9x years. 9 years ago, so what will be this Mr. Sen's age? So 9 years ago means the age will decrease by 9. So 9 years ago, Mr. Sen's age will be 17x minus 9 years. And his son's age will be 9x minus 9 years. So according to the question, it was said that when their age 9 years ago is arranged, the ratio is 7/3. So we have written 17x minus 9 divided by 9x by 9 equals to 7/3. So we can cross multiply it now. So 3 into 7x minus 9 equals to 7 into 9x minus 9. So 17 3s are 51x minus 3 9s are 27 equal to 7 into 9x, that is 63x, minus 7 9s are 63. So bring all the x terms to one side. So 63x, bring this 51x to the other side. So it will become minus 51x. Minus 21, minus 27 will remain this side. So let us bring this 63 to the other side. So it will become 63 minus 27. So after subtracting the left hand side, we are getting 63 minus 51 is 12x. That is equal to 63 minus 27 is 36. So 12x equals to 36. Therefore, x equals to 36 divided by 12, which is equal to 3. So now we can find out the age of Mr. Sen and his son. So therefore, the age of Mr. Sen is equal to 17 into, that is 17x. So we can write it as 17 into 3, which is equal to 51 years. And the age of his son is 9x. So 9 into 3, that is equal to 27 years. Next, question number 22. A sample of vinegar was prepared by dissolving 705 milliliter of acetic acid in 4.7 liters of water. Find the ratio by volume of acetic acid to water in this sample. Okay, so let us first convert this liter into milliliter. So both of the units will be equal. So we know that 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. So 4.7 liters equals to 4.7 into 1000, that is 4700 milliliter. Therefore, we can now find out the ratio of the volume. So ratio by volume of acetic acid to water in this sample is 705 is to 4700. Now we can divide this by 235, or you can start dividing by 5. Eventually we'll use the smaller divisor, and then we can keep on dividing it until we get the simplest form of the ratio. So here I have directly divided it by 235, which will give us 3 by 20 as the answer. Thus the ratio of acetic acid to water is 3 is to 20, or it's a water. Okay. Next is question number 24. Anuj got 58 marks out of 75 in physics and 97 marks out of 120 in maths. In which of the two subjects did he perform better? So first let us find out the marks obtained in physics. So he got 58 out of 75, and marks obtained in maths is 97 out of 120. But we can see that the denominators in both the subjects is not equal. Okay, the denominator in both the subjects are not equal, so it is difficult for us to compare the two subjects. So first we'll take the LCM of the two numbers. So the LCM of 75 and 120 is equals to 600. So first we will multiply 58 by 75 into 8 by 8. So it will become 464 by 600, and again converting this 120 denominator to 600, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. So 97 into 5 and 120 into 5 will give us 485 by 600. Now clearly we can see that 485 is greater than 464. Therefore we can tell that Anuj has performed better in mathematics or maths. Next, moving on to the last question of this exercise. A mixture consists of only two components, A and B. In 60 liters of this mixture, the components A and B are present in the ratio 2:1. What quantity of the component B has to be added to this mixture so that the new ratio is 1:2? So the total quantity of the mixture is given as 60 liters, and they have said that component A and B is in the ratio 2:1. So let us find out the component in the mixture first. So we'll start with sum of the ratios is equals to 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So quantity of component A in the mixture is 2 by 3 into 60 liters, which is equals to 40 liters. And quantity of mixed component B in the mixture is 1 by 3 into 60 liters, which is equals to 20 liters. Now they have said that how much quantity of component B should be added to the mixture to make it 1 by 2 as the ratio. So let the quantity of component B to be added to this mixture be X liters. So now the equation will be, so component A will remain same, so write it 40 divided by component B, we are adding X, so we are adding 20 plus X, which should be equal to 1 by 2. So let us now cross multiply this equation. So in one hand we'll get 2 into 40, which is equal to 1 into 20 plus X, which is 20 plus X. So 2 into 40 will get 80 on the left hand side is equals to 20 plus X. So keep the X on the right hand side and we'll bring 20 to the other side. So therefore X equals to 80 minus 20, which is equals to 60 liters. So that's all. This is the end of part 4, and also the end of exercise 9a. So thank you for watching.